All right, welcome back to the channel. Before we get into today's video, I want to say that we are going to have a tournament on September 14th, which is a Saturday. Let me double check that.
I think you're right.
Yeah, September 14th, which is a Saturday, it's going to start at a $200 cash prize, and it's free to everybody on our Patreon. And if you're in a Discord, it's also free to you. But basically, the tournament is going to be Edison format, but with a special rule where everything is advanced format rulings and erratas. So what that means is that turn player, like if you go first in a duel, you win the die roll. You're like, I want to go first. You do not draw a card. It's the same as the way advanced format works. You don't draw when you go first.
Cards.
Yep. The other thing is that cards like Yugioh Guardian, right? It'll have its most recent errata. So it requires an Earth Tuner. Bryonic can only be used once per turn, for example. That's another change. Future Fusion doesn't send immediately. I think Raikou doesn't target, and it doesn't make things miss timing because the effects are simultaneous. So there's a lot. There's a lot of things that like are errata since 2010, of course.
No turn player priority.
Thank you, Kenny. That's a really big one, actually. That's probably that's the second biggest one next to drawing. Not drawing for going first is insane, but no turn player priority when you summon a monster. You can't just be like, oh, I'm summoning, my card trooper and milling 3 with priority. I'm summoning Greffer and discarding value with priority. You can't do that. So it's Edison with all advanced rulings, and it's going to be a $200 cash prize split between the top cut or whatnot, and it's free to play as long as you are on our Patreon or you're in our Discord server already. But yeah, that's how that's going to work.
Yep, 200 cash prize. And then what's really cool about that is if you're in the Patreon and you're able to play in this really cool alternate rule set Edison format tournament, you help lead to us reaching 200 patrons. And what happens when we reach 200 patrons? We're going to host another free tournament for everybody on the Patreon.
Yep.
Don't have to pay any additional prize. And the cash prize pot pool that we're putting right on top is a 1K. So it's a 1K Edison format normal rules tournament soon after we reach 200 patrons on IMNerdpodcast at patreon.com.
Yeah, and there are 150 people already signed up for our Patreon and the paid tiers. So yeah, we only need 50 more people, and I think that will just happen over time. So that's kind of like a goal that we have further along the line. But for right now, we're taking this deck from EWCQ 8 that BS45 topped with, and it is a fairy deck that sides into Machina as a way to kind of make it where deck Devi doesn't absolutely kill you, because everyone knows by now, you've been playing Edison for years, or even if you just play Edison now and you're new to it somewhat, deck Devi just gatekeeps so many decks, but Fairies is probably the #1 deck that it gatekeeps. Like, this deck would be decent or better in Edison format if deck Devi just did not exist, but the fact that it does, this deck just loses to it. So he found a way to kind of get around that by siding out, I assume he sides out a lot of the cards that can get deck Devi'd for an entire Machina package. I don't know how to do it, so I'm going to be freestyling this. Like, I don't know what to take out and what to put in, but I have an idea, like, right, it'd probably be all of the Heralds and the Shining Angels and something like that, and it kind of becomes a Machina control deck. Yeah, so I like the idea of this deck a lot.
Yeah, I love smokescreen decks. I think they're so cool. It's such a cool concept with your side deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because in a way, you are not immune to side deck cards, right? But you create a situation where side decking is a bit easier, right? Yeah. Because when you side deck, you're like, I'm just making my new deck. Like, that's all I'm doing. And, and you just completely change it, throw people off. I think it's a really cool concept. I love smokescreen side deck. I hate fairies personally. I don't like fairies. But I love the fact that game 2, I don't got to play fairies no more. So you know what?
That's true. Yeah. So we're going to see how this works. I'm just going to take this on the ladder. How about that? Master
this
Disaster.
Is a cool ass deck though. Like, I like this. I saw this in a couple videos on a couple different channels, people talking about this deck after it topped that tournament. So yeah, I think it's really cool. I think it's a really cool concept, really cool idea. Smoke screens are always awesome.
Agreed. We haven't seen a good smoke screen in a while too. There used to be that Lightsworn deck that smoke screened in the value.
Yeah.
Oh, and he also made X Imperial Iron Wall, which is interesting. Yeah, that was in 2022. That was the beginning. So I guess there's a lot of options here. I could set Shining Angel, or no, I think I set Raikou here.
Yeah.
Because I can always summon this and ram it into a guy that's big and just like get Christie out.
Also, Raikou doesn't reveal any information about what deck we're playing
until it's flipped. Yes.
Well, yeah, until we mill, I guess.
Yeah. And at that point, we're already happy because it resolved, right? I'm not mad at a Raikou that's resolving. Okay. It looks like Raikou's not going to be resolving today. Because this is going to go into Titanial. And we're going to attempt to pop. But this is good. Kinda.
Is it? I was going to ask, in your opinion, how do you think fairies match up into this deck?
The Amaryllis deck? I
Yeah.
don't know because this is a very untested matchup for me. Yeah, he's gonna make him negate this. Yep. Actually, I should have just milled, I think. Because then I could keep the Titania on the field and I could crash into it a bunch of times and then try to summon Christia. That's assuming he doesn't have a back row, but...
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, fuck it, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, does he have Gores? Who knows?
Yeah, I don't think this deck typically plays that card.
Let's just get the damage.
Yeah, he's not setting back row. Do I think he has a back row is the question. Because I kind of want to... MST is really good against his deck. Like, it stops Miracle Fertilizer, it stops DDR, it stops Market Rose. So... Set up back row, activate Hidden Armory. Mills Amaryllis.
Huh.
That's annoying.
Huh.
Grabs DDR. Doesn't have anything banished yet, but he will in the end phase. Why did he set that back row first?
Will he have something on the end phase though?
Yeah, because he does. Amaryllis banishes a plant.
Could we have did Imperial Iron Wall?
Oh wait, I guess we should. I'm over here talking.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second, hold on, can't we Iron Wall?
Okay.
There you have it, folks. The old well. Now, some people, you know, you could make this argument like, whoa, now you know I was going to banish to summon Amaryllis, but
I mean,
it's like, bro,
fucking right there.
it's like, bro, what are we talking about?
Put this back. Yeah.
It's all right, my man. It's all right. There you go. There you go, champ. He is not happy. He is not happy. He is pissed. He is so pissed.
You can't because it's a cost to banish a plant, so it wouldn't work as intended. Okay. All right. This is very simple though.
That's not how that works.
It literally doesn't work like that.
We didn't make a fuss. We just said that we have a response. Like, you're the one making a fuss, bro.
Yeah, like what is happening?
Like, we literally did not make a fuss. We just said, hey, we have a response to you leaving main phase. Like,
Yeah, what is happening right now? Like, what is...
like, there was no fuss.
What is the fuss?
There was actually no fuss.
Kenny, where was the fuss?
I don't know where the fuss was,
Can you
bro.
point out? I just want you to point out the fuss, Ken.
I can't. I'll tell you what a fuss is. It's the blue name. The blue name is causing a fuss.
Yo, that shit is so funny. He said there's a fuss. Apparently we made it. We made a fucking fuss is what we did.
We made a whole fuss.
There's a lot of plants. This is Ryko. It is. All right. He's popping our iron wall. All right. You got it, boss. Oh my god. He's just milling so insane.
He's got it. He's got it.
Yeah. I'm already enjoying myself.
Yeah,
I'm already enjoying myself. I'm having the time of my life right now. With me and my shining angel against the world.
Sheesh, sheesh, sheesh.
He said, "Y'all making a fuss."
Y'all making a fucking fuss.
Oh god, I love it. Then he doesn't know how it works, because that's the other thing. He's trying to tell us like, oh, you could have just chained it. That's not how costs work.
Yeah.
Like,
And you explain that it's a cost, and then he was like, he just told you to like, yeah. Right.
yeah, he basically told me to walk it out. Like it's something about I don't even know what he was saying, honestly. Get that shit out of here.
We just really want to get Christy up, right? Like, we really want Christy to
Yeah.
up
Here come these fucking things.
This deck. Okay, well, before I say something stupid, does this deck still play Volcanic Shell?
No. Or volcanic counter, you mean? Yeah. But no, it does not.
This deck has come a long way, bro.
It has.
When this deck first came out, and people were playing it, and it was playing the volcanics and stuff, and it was definitely cool. It was a cool thing, but it has been refined. It has been refined a lot.
What is happening over here?
He's just living life.
Yeah, he just started activating the effect like more times than I think was necessary, but okay. We have nothing. Whitney Houston.
Dirty Diana. Oh. The other day, I was at work. South Park was on. The Michael Jackson episode was on, and I was just fucking crying, man. I was laughing.
I love that one. Is that the Shimon? Like where he keeps on doing that?
Yeah, and he's Michael Jefferson. Like,
yeah.
Neighborhood. Oh no, you're ignorant.
You're ignorant. Stop being ignorant. This guy's being ignorant.
Oh, he's being ignorant as fuck. The thing that's confusing me the most, bro, is that this Shining Angel is just hanging out. Like,
yeah.
I've never seen a Shining Angel be on the field for so long.
Yeah, it has been a while. Alright, so he's putting back Christia, obviously. Oops. Alright. Come on. Play that DDR that you searched. So I can Herald of Orange Light this bitch when she tries to stop my Raikou effect. Oh, we're down so bad. Raikou. Targeting our back row. Chain Torrential. Yeah, nothing stops that. Am I about to die? Do 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 do. Can discard Scapegoat? Okay. Foolish Burial. I'm assuming Dandelion. All right, I'm negating that.
He's just having the time of his life.
Yeah.
Indeed. Indeed, my friend. Indeed.
Why wouldn't it work on monsters in the graveyard? Like what? Like, give me a reason why it wouldn't work on a monster in the graveyard.
Because it destroys, and if they're in the graveyard, they can't be destroyed.
Yeah, so does Starlight Road, and it still stops fucking plenty of things that resolve in the graveyard, like Absolute Zero. This guy's being ridiculous.
Nah.
I like how he just doesn't know how cards work. Like, period. Like, just full stop right there. He does not know how cards work. Like, bro, you're winning. You got this. You're the best around.
He is winning. He is in a real comfortable spot.
Yes. Sure. Yep. Okay. All right. We're pretty much cooked. He's bringing back two of these guys. We're gonna pot. I don't know if we could draw anything. Okay. I guess I should play charge for. Oh, well, hold on. Is there only one Raikou left? That's kind of obnoxious. I suppose I should pot first. Because if I mill this last Raikou, and I don't think this deck plays any other targets. 3, 4, 5. Draw 2. Okay. Charge slash no 3. Celestia thing. Wow, I am so close to being able to summon Christia. That's actually pretty obnoxious. Yeah, it has to be Raikou. It's the only thing. Okay. So I could brain control his Titanial. He'd probably attribute one of those things, but then I still just die.
Yeah.
I think I still just die. Yeah, yep, we're dead. That's unfortunate. Alright. I don't think that in this build... Oh, this is good. I was gonna say, I don't think in this build we need to switch because we can't get deck devied here. So I'm just gonna keep... I want to keep the deck the way it is.
So that was my next question. In your opinion, Do you think Fairies has a better matchup or Machina?
Fairies for sure. These target, they don't really add any benefit. Because dropping Christia would be game. Also not going to play game one better, but we were kind of dicking around a lot. So I do think that I don't think this matchup is even that bad. Because like I think turn 1, if I just go Raikou just mill and let him keep the Titanio and I summon Shiny Angel and crash into it a bunch of times, then summon Christie out, I think that we're in like a much better spot there. If assuming he doesn't like have a background, but we had Imperial Iron Wall, so like he can't really do much. Like there's not much you can do there. Okay. This hand is not the worst. So yeah, let's do this first because I want to get the Raikou out of the deck.
Charge.
Yep, MST and brain control gone. Get a Raikou. Activate Upstart. Draw a card. Okay. So here is where the decision comes in. Like, do I want to set Raikou? Do I want to set the Nova Summoner to be like cheeky? I think I'm just going to set the Raikou anyway and set Call. Yeah. I don't know if he plays Lila or not, but I'm going to set the Call turn 1. See what happens.
That was pretty standard for this deck, right?
They've been cutting it. Some of them have been cutting it completely, some have been cutting it to 1. So it's been like, now it's not standard, basically, to answer your question.
Yeah.
Like it's not like, yeah. It's probably Dandelion, I imagine. Saying something similar. Christia?
We can't be lucky, It can't be his Raikou.
Quick draw. Oh, he's playing like that kind of crazy build. Okay.
Was not on my bingo card.
Yeah, definitely not. I think I want to say we just summon and yeah, I'm just gonna summon, start attacking. He can't get too crazy.
I love attack.
Me too.
Summon attack is... Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, he can't get too crazy. I do have the Herald. So like he makes a Drill Warrior. He tries to do the most. Oh god. Okay. Well, Celestia, you have a job to do. Cause like what?
Not for showing up to work.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of. Okay, so we can pot and then we can also call it on at Christia. So let's pot. Is that good?
Is that good?
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shuffle, shuffle, draw, draw. Okay. Call. Target. Okay.
Just crazy.
Yeah, this got out of hand. Everybody in. I don't know what this is damage-wise, but it's a lot. 37, 28. It's like 65.
He's not in a good spot.
No.
Hey, he's got just enough for brain control though.
He does have just enough.
He's got just enough.
What did he even search with Sagan? Like I don't recall.
Quick draw.
Oh, right? That's right. Because we were both like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, that did happen. Okay. Set book because like, what the fuck am I doing with a Book of Moon anyway? GG. Heavy. So Christia is on Call It a Haunted. I could book the Christia and it will just live. And I kind of think that's what I want to do.
You're going to lose the Christia and the book anyway, right? So why not?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so now it puts all his attention on the Christia. He has to like do something to that.
Gives him a job to do.
It does. It's kind of crazy. The only reason he's alive is because that Upstart Goblin. This is one of those rare games where like it actually does matter.
Yeah.
Yep. This is fine. I want to tell him that you don't have to like reveal the Amaryllis or whatever he did there, because until like if I negate it, the Amaryllis doesn't get sent to the grave, right? If I use Herald of Orange Light, it negates the activation, so he never like quick draw's not a cost to discard, but I don't even want to get into another thing with this guy because he's so anal.
Yeah, stop causing a fucking fuss.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to cause a fuss.
Fussing. You're fussing over here.
I don't want to cause a fuss. I want to educate him, but I don't want to cause a fuss. So I'm just gonna shut my black ass up.
And what did you do then?
I shut my fat ass up.
You just gotta shut it all the way up.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
All
shut
right.
my black ass up because apparently I cause fusses, and I don't want to do that.
You're a fusser.
This is something. You killing my Christie? Okay. So I take 500. What's this do? If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, after damage calc, you can target one face-up defense monster your opponent controls. Okay, well, I don't have one of those. Bro, you're just dead.
Boop.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's at 900. There's no Necroguard now. Maybe he plays Battle Fader? Just thinking of... I don't think there's anything to really think about, to be honest. Okay.
He's gotta have something, right? But you gotta just do it anyway.
Yeah. All right.
But I don't understand why you don't kill the Christia.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah, I don't. Am I dumb though? Like, if he kills Christia there,
It
why
would've
wouldn't
went-
he have killed?
I don't know.
why
It
wouldn't
would
he
have went to the
kill
top,
Christia?
and yeah, I don't know why he didn't kill Christia. Because even if it went to the top, I still would have to like tribute it by tributing Celestia and Nova Summon or whatever. Yeah, I'm not really sure on what went on just now. I'm debating Cyber Dragon because he plays Cyber Valley. I guess like a small consideration in my head that like we're also going second.
Who knows how many he plays though?
Yeah, I don't know how many Cyber Valleys he plays, but it's also going against like if he sets Raikou turn 1, then this is a pretty good answer to it. Discard is okay, but against this matchup, maybe not a full playset is needed. We'll see. Cyber Dragon could be cope. It could be absolute copium. But I like it as a go second card. Like, hence right now.
Yeah, that was crazy. You fucking.
Yep, and he's going to set a Raikou turn 1.
I don't know who the fuck. How did it? I don't like you. I just don't like you. Like, I don't understand how in the side deck screen you were like, oh, you know, Cyber Dragon's good if I go second. And he sets Raikou turn 1. It's like,
And he sets Raikou
Like-
turn.
like,
Yeah.
what the fuck am I looking at right now?
Yeah, I mean, he could end up... Okay, well, he did it.
I swear to God. How'd you fucking Tsukiyomi him?
I don't know, bro.
How did you do that?
I don't know. It's just a skill that I have. It's Gardner.
It was Gardner.
Trick shit.
All right. He faked me out. Faked me out.
Listen, he ain't just fake you out. He said, I don't want to do the obvious thing. I want to do the not obvious thing. I want to flip this hamster and get my Raikou. I think I do.
Get your Raikou popped.
Yeah. Okay. Last time he did that annoying torrential shit where he like, oh, I'm gonna be annoying. So here, I think if I want to yeah, the best play, well, I could also go hard. Oh,
go
I
hard as
can't, because I have a Cyber Dragon on the field. I can't summon that specifically. So yeah, we'll just go this route.
That's true.
Yeah, because I don't want to be forced to contact. All right, he's gonna pop this, of course.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Yep. So that shit's dead. Attack directly. Okay. This Shining Angel. This deck has so many normal summons. I kind of want to set the Card Trooper, weirdly, but like, I can never really flip it up, and I can't afford for him to flip it up randomly. I mean, he wouldn't flip it up. I don't know how he would ever get it face up. So I could set the Card Trooper. Yeah, I'm gonna set the Card Trooper and set the My Body as a shield and just pass like this.
You could also just fucking tribute summon Christia if you have to flip up.
Yes, that's one of the good things about Hamster, is that when that shit flips, it gives you instant Christia. Like, worst come to worst, I can just tribute summon her out.
Setting cards. Setting cards.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be a lot of things. like hard to have a read on it. Be
Yes.
Like a Raikou, a Dandelion, a Sangan.
Yep, all of the above. Ooh, if I flip this, then I'm going to be committing to tributing for Christia. I could also just attack his face down, and then if he pops the Card Trooper, that's amazing.
True. Right, because he thinks it's a Raikou.
Right.
Or Shining Angel, right?
Oh, what the
Like-
fuck?
That's one of the cards I didn't call. See, what the fuck is going on here? I said it could be anything.
I don't know what's happening. What's he trying to do? Like, he's setting up. He set up a Gardner. He set up a Plague Spreader. Should I be concerned?
His graveyard is definitely kind of like ready for some shit.
Yeah,
He's
like
ready for war.
yeah, like shit is about to go down, and I'm not sure if I'm with it.
We need a heavy storm.
That would be love.
Yeah, that's what we fucking need, bro.
Because he doesn't know our back row is fake. Like, if he starts attacking these bullshit monsters that are face up, like, it's just open season on them.
Yeah, I think you leaving Hamster in attack mode is helping the bluff.
Yes, the bluff knock. Okay, well, I'm not waiting any longer because now we can clear both the back row. So,
Nah, there's no time to wait. Now it's everything.
yep. Oh, he's torrentialing.
Yep.
Slash mill 3. So we have 3 monsters in the grave. Okay, MST this other back row.
Get the other one, baby.
Being Canadian. Heads. Tails. So he doesn't banish my graveyard. He instead mills.
Old Fiend Comedian.
Yep. Okay. So that was something. So Flip Trooper, mill 3. Yeah. Slash mill 3. Perfect. Podaris is live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Activate this shit.
Unless he has something to stop, we still have game, right?
He has a
He needs
Gardner.
like. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Fuck.
1, 2.
Fucking Gardner.
We're gonna be in a great position. If we draw a trap here, our position is like insane. Okay, that's a trap. Those are 2 traps.
That is actually a.
That was 2 traps.
How'd you draw 2 non-pink traps?
Yeah, no, that was 2 traps. So I think we attack with everyone because he does have the guard now.
With everyone.
Yeah, then I'm a tribute main. I don't want him to know that Christie is coming down at all.
Do as much damage as you can. I'm gonna use his Gardner.
So we'll both take 19. Yep. Okay, main phase 2. Tribute the Cyber Dragon and the Raikou.
Yeah.
No, tribute the Cyber Dragon and the Hamster because I have Book of Moon and I could book the Raikou.
Yeah. And you can honest on Raikou too.
I can honest on Raikou, yeah. I like all of that. Leaving the Card Trooper face up in attack mode to get the draw. I could also, Kenny, tribute the Card Trooper and the Hamster. Leave only light monsters that can be honest.
True. You sacrifice the draw, but it's like you put yourself in a way better position, I think.
Yeah, you sacrifice the draw to try to win the game. Like, he needs Lightning Vortex here.
Okay, well. What did you say he needed?
Thinking. What do I have? I have no fairy dudes in grave. He's at 1900.
I guess, like, obviously one option's do nothing. The other option's book Christia because it's got the best defense, or just book Raikou because it's Raikou.
Right. Scary thing is if he has a level 4 monster, he can make Goyo Guardian, and that is fucking terrifying. So I think that I book the Raikou here, and then let the Christia go to the top, and then if he attacks it, yeah. I'm gonna book the Raikou. 2 top, 2 grave. And he discarded DDR for that.
And unless he kills you here, like, still got some stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yep. He's asking because this deck actually can negate that. I was like, what's he waiting for? But yeah, this is one of the few decks that can literally negate that. He has no Amaryllis in the grave. That's interesting.
He still has Plague, though.
Yeah, but he normal summoned and like none of this.
Yeah.
Like I'm still waiting for the catch.
That doesn't stop Reich.
No, it doesn't. Titanial does, but not this.
She only like kind of stops him.
Yeah.
She'll still be off the field.
She will be off the field.
Oh, I blocked his phone number. Why does it? How can it call me? Block.
If you call it right. Tail, so he mills 9.
He's really trying to get rid of our graveyard.
Yeah.
Damn, no Dandy and all that.
Yeah, no Dandy. He milled like 2 Amaryllis though, so that's his plan now. Okay, so flip, pop, he's going to negate, and then I summon Shining Angel, start attacking. I could also go for his back row, summon Shining Angel, and honest him.
That's what I was thinking. Just target the back row. If he negates, then whatever. If Shining Angel honest, you win, right? Like there's nothing.
Almost.
Oh yeah, I guess you only do.
Oh, I win now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he cuts his life points too low. And I mill 3.
Oh, it's just a game.
Yep.
Good game. Good game.
That was fun. You were awesome. I can't wait to see what you'll do next time. Later.
You are awesome. I can't wait to see what you'll do next time. Later.
Look at you going Super Saiyan.
GG's.
Incredible stolen wins.
All right, I'm going to watch the replay. Obviously, he's salty, but we don't really care. We threw game 1, but that's okay, because when we tightened up, when we locked in, when the Master and the Disaster locked in, we got that ass.
Listen, we throw a lot of games, okay?
We do.
We threw game 2 last week in like 4 ways, by the way. Like we could have won game. Like it never had to go to game 3.
It never had to go to game. It never should have went to game.
It never should have went to
We have more
3.
fun just shooting this shit and just ranting than we do actually dueling. Like dueling is the least of our worries when we're playing.
For real.
But when we lose a game, though, we lock in hard. We like sit forward for sure. We get like.
Hold up. Wait a second.
Hold up. We locked in mega hard. After game 1, I was like, okay, all right, I'm locking in. I want to play against the deck Debbie deck, so that like.
Yeah, so you can experience.
Yeah, we might have to. This is gonna be in the revisit list, the revisit pile.
For sure. Yeah, it's funny though. I love when people are like, stolen games or whatever, right? Honest, like that's a card in the deck.
Yes, it's 2 of them too.
That's the deck strategy.
Is that
that's
2 of
what
them?
the deck is supposed to do. Like it's supposed to use honest. Like another deck uses another card.
Like when he
That's
torrentialed
fine.
me in every game, I didn't complain about the fact that he always had torrential when I was building a big field, right? Like I just was like, okay, you have torrential. Like it's a card that you play. It's a card that you have.
Just like what the hell?
Yeah, really weird
Also,
take to be like incredible stolen wins, but then also say GGs. Like if you think my wins are stolen, then they're not good games. Then like I'm confused. You can't have it both ways.
Also, return from a different dimension killed you, not honest.
Yeah, like he put. Oh, you know that meme where the guy fucking takes the stick and puts it in a bike, and he falls over, and he's like, "Fucking black people." That's what that guy just did. He just took a stick and put it in his own bike.
That's a consideration you should do, right? If you're sitting there,
it's a light deck. It's fucking Christian deck.
So like we didn't have game with honest, right? So that's something you need to consider. Like, do I play return from here, knowing that he probably has honest, like, or very likely could have honest?
Yeah, when he summoned this Cyber Valley, I was like, oh, well, Celestia, you have a job to do. You eat that fucking Valley up. I actually think DS45 cooked with this deck. I'm not gonna lie. I like this. It flows, like the way it feels when I'm dueling, it actually feels pretty good, like control-y.
Yeah. Now this deck's cool. This deck's definitely cool. I've just always been a fairy hater, but
Same. I like this version of it though. I like the Book of Moons too, weirdly enough, because like they have all these interactions with the flip monsters, with protecting your Christia from random shit.
You know, this deck is put together well. This deck's definitely put together well, and we only got to see like half of what it can do.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to watch this game a little slower because this is the game that I think really like mattered. I think game 1, we already know we could have won game 1 if we played better. Game 2, we just blew him out real quick. This game though, he played so passive where he just kept setting monsters. So I'm just curious of what he actually had going on. So multiple Fiend Comedians. Yeah, we're just going to continue to push our advantage. So right now he has 6 cards to our 8. So we have 8 cards. And he went first this game because it's game 3. He won game 1. Now we have 7 to 5. So yeah, we're still +2 and we went second.
Also, Cyber Dragon, even though he didn't really do what he was sided in to do,
Right.
he fucking put in work.
It did, didn't it? It took his life points down really low. Like Cyber Dragon, I said I think we should put in Cyber Dragon, and you were like, I cannot believe that you fucking Tsukuyomi this guy into doing exactly like, yeah. He should have set the Raikou though. That cheeky shit where he tried to like, I'm gonna set Gardener instead and all that. It didn't end up panning out to anything. Like I thought he was cooking something, but in reality he was just being cheeky, and it didn't really do anything.
It was just cheeky for the sake of cheeky.
Yeah, it was like I don't want to set the monster that you know I have, so let me just set something different. It's like, okay, but is different winning you the game somehow? Like not really.
You just gave us more time to do more shit.
He also kind of flipped that turn so early. Like, he flipped it before I actually targeted it. You could tell by the way it happened on Dueling Book that he actually flipped it before I actually targeted the card. So that's bad because that could just go south for you. But obviously I'm not like trying to be all sweaty about it.
Not trying to cause a fuss.
Definitely not trying to call.
You're a little
Listen.
fuss causing.
Listen, I don't want to cause a fuss. Book of Moon, honest. This play was so good. 4,000. So threaten him with lethal, so he has to use both of his cards. Man phase 2. Leave only light monsters face up. He draws a really good card. That one fire was
Also,
actually
okay,
good.
by the way, we also telegraphed honest. So like,
Yeah.
the fact that we went out of our way to leave Raikou there, it's
Yeah.
like instead of like hamster or like the other card, like
Yeah, like any
we telegraphed honest. We
Yeah.
we set our board with only light monsters. So the fact that you looked at that, knowing honest wouldn't have killed you there, played return from a different dimension, like that's on you, bro.
Yeah.
That's on you. You actually stole the game from yourself.
He literally is that. I'm inserting that meme in the edit where the fucking guy sticks the stick into his bike and he falls over and he blames somebody else. That's you right now, Def Wisp 95. That's fucking you right now. You're 29 years old and you're still not taking accountability. Okay, you were born in 95 and you made this fucking name.
I'm mad you were able to do the math that fast, but you're better than me.
Anyway, all right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Master and Disaster. We will catch you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.